everyone, and welcome to Play School Art Time. My name is Karen, and I'm so happy that you are here. Today, we are going to become artists together. We are going to look closely at artwork, ask questions, share our ideas, use our imaginations, and create something very special. Before we start making our artwork, I want you to think about nature. Have you ever looked closely at a flower floating on a pond? Have you watched the water move and make little ripples? Have you noticed the shape of leaves, rocks, clouds, or flowers? Nature is full of beautiful shapes, colors, and patterns, as well as textures. Sometimes artists look carefully at the world around them and use what they see as inspiration for their artwork. Today, we are going to use shapes we find in nature to create our own water lily pond. But first, let's meet an artist who was inspired by nature too. This sculpture was created by an artist. His name is Hans Arp. Let's look carefully at his artwork. What do you notice?
Circles.
Stars.
Can you see any shapes that remind you of something from nature?
Flower.
Arp loves creating smooth flower shapes. These are called organic shapes. Organic shapes are shapes that we often find in nature. They are not always perfectly straight or the same. They can be curved, wavy, and different from one another, just like things we find outside. I wonder why Hans Up choose those soft shapes instead of squares or straight. Go. Artists often create artwork that makes us stop, look closely, and wonder. Hans Arp's sculpture doesn't tell us exactly what to see. Instead, it allows each of us to use our imagination and create our own ideas. Now that we have explored Hans Up Shadow Monument, it is time for us to make our own art. We are going to create one big collaborative artwork called the Water Lily Pond. We are going to work together as an artist. Each of us will contribute an important part of this artwork. Let's look at our materials. And can you name the materials that we are going to use for our artwork today?
Yeah, it's a canva, a paintbrush, watercolor, and water.
And then we are also going to use the clay and the sculpting tools. We have got lots of sculpting tools here.
We are going to start by creating our pond. Can you two tell me what are you guys doing?
I'm making the pond. A water.
Artists often experiment to discover new ideas. Sometimes they plan every detail and sometimes they learn by trying something different. As we paint, let's imagine we are standing beside the pond. What might we see in the pond?
Water.
Water?
A frog.
A frog. Water. What colors are you using for water?
Blue. White.
That's so amazing. How can our brush strokes show these ideas? Remember, there is no right or wrong way to paint. Every artist sees things differently. Our pond is beginning to come alive. Can you see it? I like your painting.
And I put a lot of
Look at how
waterways.
the colors move together and create a peaceful background for our water lilies. Now that our pond is ready, it is time to create our water lilies. Let's move to our clay. We can roll it into a bowl. It's kind of hard. You want to try? You want a little bit more? Maybe we can roll it into a bowl. Or we can make a long coil. You can roll it like this. Or we can also just flatten it out. There you go. We can pinch it, and we can use our finger to smoothen the edges, or we can use our sculpting tools. There you go. Can you see it? It's a bit smooth. When you're using this, you dip a little bit of water and you smoothen the edges out. Would you like to try? Hands Up love creating smooth, round shapes inspired by nature. Let's think about those organic shapes while we make our water lilies. Now we can shape the edges to create the petals. Can you curve your petals? Maybe we can use the sculpting tools and carve it out. Well done, Eva. I wonder, how many water lily petals are you planning to make?
Maybe 20?
20? Goodness me, that's a lot of petals. How many water lilies are you gonna make?
5?
5. That's amazing. Look at flowers in the nature. They're all unique, and our clay flowers can be unique too, isn't it?
Yes.
Some parts might feel smooth and some parts might feel bumpy. We can use texture to make their artwork interesting. If your clay needs help becoming smooth, we can use a little bit of our water on our fingertips and smoothen the edges out. Now our water lilies are ready for painting. Let's use our watercolor paints. What color would you like your water lily to be?
Yellow
Hmm.
and purple,
Mm-hmm.
pink and orange.
Would you like colors like real flowers?
Yes.
Like white, yellow, as you said, or perhaps colors from your imagination? What do you think would you make?
I'll make a rainbow water lily.
Alright children, can you tell me what are you planning to make with this one?
I want to put the flower in the leaf.
And we can put the water lilies in the pond.
That's right. Yeah, some leaves in the water. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we can put it. We're gonna do it slowly. We don't need to break it. Nice. I love it.
Our painted plant is ready and our clay lilies are finished. Let's move them around and see what arrangement we like best. What do you think? Or you like it that way?
Do you want it in the middle or in the eight?
Can we move the purple one over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
we can try.
Maybe the white one in
Yeah,
the middle.
and then white one in the middle.
But after the leaf,
Maybe we can give it to the white one.
yeah.
Yes.
You are thinking like a real artist. Do you know that artists often experiment before making their final decisions? Changing one small thing can change the whole artwork. Wow, we have created our own lily pond. Our artworks combines painting, sculpture, colors, textures, and everyone's idea. Let's think what we created today. Can you tell me what kind of story our pond could tell?
Maybe a house for a frog. Yeah, the frog coming to live in the flowers.
And they can jump from one flower to another.
That's very nice. Maybe it is a quiet place for the animals to rest.
Or maybe we can add boat. And
That's
they
a good
don't have
idea.
to jump. Yeah, they go with
Yeah.
the boat. They can ride in the boat, going to another flower.
Every artist has their own ideas, and every idea helps make artwork special. Today we explored hands-up artwork, discovered organic shapes in nature, experimented with materials, and worked together to create something beautiful. Thank you for joining me for Play School Art Time. Keep looking closely at the world around you. You never knew when you might discover something that inspires your next artwork. See you next time. See you.
Bye.